I believe that this nation should commit itself to achieving the goal before this decade is out of landing a man on the moon.
Good afternoon, friends, families, guests, and most importantly, the distinguished class of 2020. Welcome to Stranahan High School's 61st commencement ceremony. My name is Michelle Padura, and I have the great pleasure to serve as Stranahan High School's proud principal. I welcome you this afternoon to what will surely be a history-making celebration. See, the class of 2020, they've always been destined for greatness. And here we are, making history as we begin Stranahan High School's first ever virtual graduation ceremony. Although this moment is bittersweet, we are pleased to have you in attendance as we honor our graduates. Class of 2020, I hope that in this moment you are filled with a sense of accomplishment and pride that you truly deserve. To begin our ceremony, I ask that you please rise and join us in singing in the national anthem performed by our very own Miss Rachel Richards.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you, Rachel. That was a beautiful rendition. At this time, it's with great pleasure that I introduce to you the Superintendent of Broward County Schools, Mr. Robert Runcie.
To the class of 2020, I know this is not how and where you ever imagined spending your graduation day. It seems like the world has made other plans for you with this pandemic. It isn't the easy moments in life that shape our character. We become our best selves when we are faced with our greatest challenges. I'm proud of the character you have shown as you have weathered hurricanes, endured more and more school safety requirements and drills, tested through shifting state-mandated assessments, and even experienced a rare total solar eclipse. You are the ones that British philosopher Thomas Carlyle wrote about when he said, "Permanence, perseverance, and patience in spite of obstacles, discouragements, and impossibilities. It is this that in all things distinguishes the strong soul from the weak." I believe that you will be part of the greatest generation that this country has ever seen. You will be that generation that has the courage to seek truth and justice in our country and to take on our most pressing challenges, such as finding a global solution to climate change, reforming our criminal justice system, and addressing inequities in education and healthcare. But most of all, it is my hope that your time in Broward County Public Schools has shaped you to be just a good person with the wisdom to embrace kindness and compassion. So I'll leave you with one of my favorite poems that I believe best describes a good person. It is called Anyway, and it is written by Mother Teresa of Calcutta. People are often unreasonable, illogical, and self-centered. Forgive them anyway. If you are kind, People may accuse you of selfish, ulterior motives. Be kind anyway. If you are successful, you will win some false friends and some true enemies. Succeed anyway. If you are honest and frank, people may cheat you. Be honest and frank anyway. What you spend years building, someone could destroy overnight. Build anyway. If you find serenity and happiness, they may be jealous. Be happy anyway. The good you do today, people will often forget tomorrow. Do good anyway. Give the world the best you have, and it may never be enough. Give the world the best you've got anyway. You see, in the final analysis, it is between you and your God. It was never between you and them anyway. Congratulations to our amazing class of 2020 graduates. I love you and pray that your life's journey will lead you to true joy and happiness.
Thank you very much, Mr. Runcie. Class of 2020, 4 years ago, we started this journey together at Stranahan High School. As a freshman of the school, we had our shares of ups and downs, learning the Dragon Way, but through it all, you've made memories to last a lifetime, and you've left an imprint in my heart like no other. Never could we have imagined that the end of our time together would happen virtually. Although this is not how we envisioned it, this is your moment to shine. Your high school graduation is that once-in-a-lifetime rite of passage into adulthood, and my hope was that I could make this moment as special as I could for you. In all honesty, my heart ached as tough decisions were made to cancel prom, grad bash, and to transition into a virtual ceremony. I thought and wondered, if I knew that our time together would have been cut short, what would I have done differently? Would I have cherished the moments together more, been more patient, have told you more often how proud I am of you? If nothing else, this pandemic has taught us that nothing in life is guaranteed, and that we need to cherish the moments we are blessed with every day and let our loved ones know just how much they mean to us as often as we can. Class of 2020, I love each and every one of you, and you make me so proud. I hope that in this moment, you are surrounded by your loved ones who will cherish this moment for the rest of their lives. I ask that you take a second to let them know how much you love and appreciate everything that they've done for you. During the last 4 years together, I've had the pleasure of watching you grow into the resilient, amazing young men and women that you are today. You are intelligent, hardworking, full of energy and life. You are my day ones. You have filled my heart with pride, and I'm privileged to have this moment to do some dragon bragging for those that may not know you as well. Collectively, this class has earned approximately $3 million in scholarships. Over 1/3 of this class is graduating with honors, having attained a GPA of over 3.75, thus earning them the Gold Cord of Distinction. This group is so outstanding that 5 members of this graduating class have earned their AA degrees from Broward College, even before earning their high school diploma. Amongst this group is a finalist for the prestigious Questbridge and Posse scholarships. This class received countless numbers of acceptance letters from various prestigious colleges and universities, including University of Florida, Florida State University, Nova Southeastern, and my personal favorite, University of Miami. In this graduating class, there are some that have committed to protecting and serving our great nation through enlistment in the Army, Navy, Air Force, and Marines. And I thank you in advance for your service. The class of 2020 is indeed ready to take on the world. They've worked diligently to prepare for their next steps beyond high school, whether that be college or career, by taking full advantage of the real-world experiential learning experiences that were offered to them at Stranahan High School. Out of this class of approximately 300 seniors, 172 of them are graduating from one of our 3 nationally recognized magnet programs: Medical Science, Engineering, and the Urban Teacher Academy program. In addition, approximately 170 of our seniors this year have earned 1 or more industry certifications, which will open up doors of opportunity into careers of their choosing right after high school. Among this group are also some star athletes, remarkable young men that led us in back-to-back basketball championships, a feat that's never been accomplished before in Stranahan history, as well as some that led our football team to qualify for the state playoffs for the first time in a decade. And let's not forget our Blue Mat Queens that placed runner-up at state competition this year. There's no doubt that the class of 2020 is ready to let their light shine. To my graduates, it is a great privilege to have this opportunity to speak to you at your graduation. This moment is my last chance to talk to you from the heart, impart some words of wisdom, or at least leave you with some things to think about as you transition into the next steps of your life. But with so much uncertainty in the world right now and our lives having been flipped upside down, it has been tough to find the right words to say. We're all unsure on how we're going to transition our lives back to normal. But the truth is, life will never really return to what it was. And although that may sound a little intimidating, this may be your opportunity to right some wrongs as we develop a new normal, a better way of doing things. The decision that was made to transition us from our classrooms to online learning changed everything that we were used to at a moment's notice. I'm so proud of all of you for making the adjustment so well. But it wasn't just you that needed to make the adjustment overnight. I want to take this moment to thank my entire Stranahan High School staff, who from one moment to the next were expected to turn lessons into Canvas modules, and they did so without a hitch. Who would have thought that my staff would grow exponentially, and that my new teachers would be moms and dads, aunts, uncles, and everyone who took the time to help you through your schoolwork through these last few weeks. I thank you all from the bottom of my heart. So as I reflect on these last months, what rings true for me is that we can no longer limit our thinking. When the comforts of the walls of our school building were no longer available to us, we discovered that learning outside of the box was possible. So today, I won't share words of wisdom, but instead, I'm going to leave you with a challenge. Albert Einstein once said, "We can't solve problems by using the same kind of thinking we used when we created them." Class of 2020, this is your time, and the world needs the love, peace, and innovative thinking that only you can bring. During the distribution of your diplomas, I gifted you a box, and I asked that you didn't open it until today. So now, I ask that you grab your box and read along with me. See, I believe that it's time for your generation to lead us into new ways of thinking, one that will require us to shift our focus from the restraints that lie inside the box to appreciating the limitless possibilities that exist when we start thinking outside of the box. On your box, you'll find this poem as my dedication to the class of 2020. Who created this box? Why is this box here? All I see around me is institutionalized fear. A multitude of wasted years has enclosed on me and all the ones I hold dear. Who created this box? Why is this box my reality? Inside this place, success is a mystery. As I meditate and contemplate, I begin to see my future and existence in an unchanging state. Who created this box? Why is this box such a cunning foe? This box has defeated many who claim to know. As I adjust my vision and gain clear focus, I'm determined to put this box creator on notice. Who created this box? I'm tired of this vexation. Each step closer, the creator looks like limitation. When I get to her, she's gonna feel my wrath I'm determined to get her out of my path. No longer can she make me feel inferior. Yet when I got to her, I realized I was looking in the mirror. Who created this box? The answer is me. But now I choose to be a forward thinker and forever be free. I'm outside of the box and I choose to stand. I'm a Stranahan dragon and I now have a plan. Congratulations, class of 2020. I challenge you to always think outside of the box. It's now my absolute pleasure to introduce our special guest. I'm so excited about this moment. Thanks to Mr. Redmond, the amazing director of the Mighty Marching Dragons, joining us this afternoon to pay a special tribute to the class of 2020 is Grammy-nominated singer, Miss Andra Day.
Peace and blessings, everybody. Andra Day here. I just wanted to do something special for the graduating class of Stranahan High School, class of 2020. Your amazing staff there reached out to me, and I'm so sorry you guys don't get to walk this year, but hopefully this song and this video can still give you somewhat of a special feeling on that very special graduating day. All right, here we go. You're broken down and tired of living life on a merry-go-round, and you can't find a fighter. But I see it in you, so we're gonna walk it out and move mountains. We gonna walk it out and move mountains. And eyes up, eyes on a day, eyes up, eyes unafraid, eyes up. And I do it 1,000 times again for you. And when the silence isn't quiet, and it feels like it's getting hard to breathe, and I know you feel like dying, but I promise we'll take the world to its feet and move mountains up, bring it to its feet and move mountains up. And eyes up, eyes like the day, eyes up, eyes unafraid, eyes up. And I do it 1,000 times again for you. All we need is hope. And for that we have each other. And for that we have each other. And we will rise, we'll rise, we'll rise. Oh, we'll rise up. I'll rise up. High like the waves, I'll rise. In spite of the ache, I will rise 1,000 times again. And we'll rise up. High like the waves, we'll rise up. In spite of the ache, we'll rise up. And we'll do it 1,000 times again for you. Thank y'all. God bless y'all and congratulations. Bye.
What an amazing performance, and what an honor it was to have Miss Andra Day perform at our graduation ceremony. It's now my privilege to introduce to you Miss Brooke Smith, Magnet Coordinator.
Greetings, Dragon friends and family. My name is Brooke Smith, and I am one of your Magnet Coordinators at Stranahan High School. Today, I have the honor and privilege of recognizing our honor graduates. The first group of students we will be recognizing are those individuals graduating in the top 2% of the class of 2020. Students earning a GPA, placing them in the top 2%, are classified as graduates with the highest honors. Those students will earn their gold and white cord of distinction. Join me in celebrating the top 2% of the graduating class of 2020.
Alex Akawi, Dejefni Francois, Nishal Noreen, Quincy Thurville,
Tashara White.
The next group of honor graduates that I am excited to present to you are those individuals graduating in the top 5% of the class of 2020. Students earning a GPA, placing them in the top 5%, are classified as graduates with high honors, earning them the gold and maroon cord of distinction. Join me now in celebrating the top 5% of the class of 2020.
Maciel Castellano,
Rose Cherie, Janima Fertil, Elijah Hall, Sabrina Krippner, Tatiana Hall, Samantha Singh, Jeffrey Telesmond.
Good afternoon, class of 2020, parents and families. My name is Dahlia Orris, Magnet Coordinator at Stranahan High School. Today, I have the pleasure of introducing our honor graduates, earning at least a 3.75 GPA. Honor graduates are distinguished by their gold cords.
James Lee Aginor,
Stefan Allen, Kara Ambergee,
Mark Ayala, Dania Bacchus,
Denise Beery, Ulysses Boatwright,
Adasia Brooks,
Laciana Bryant,
Mark Busquet, Adrina Placidor, Torianne Collins,
Cameron Conover, Maya Daniel, Caitlin DeVera, Anashka Duristil, Brandy Duristil, Shamika Dozilma, Joshua Duperville,
Brianna Eccleston,
Tanae English, Dana Flores, Jaden Fye, Sophia Garzone, Stephanie Gonzalez, Aaron Gooden, Karen Gordon,
Aaliyah Hall, Danielle Heath, Dave Herard, Armani Hicks, Georgie Inozemtsev, Lonique Jackson, Krista Johnson, Aaliyah King, Rakira Lane, Javon Leandre, Caldrine Lewis, Cindy Ma, Wesley Massini, Shannon Maylor,
Donovan McLean,
Joseph Melhado, Blana Metzler, Janice Mondesir, Shamar Monpreville, Scarlett Morel, Gabriela Mortimer, Santiago Mosquera, Robert Moulton, Mercedes Murphy, Natalia Nicholson, Shay Ogunuga, Kyle Prasad, Allison Petra Williams, Jamisha Pierre, Valerie Pinedo, Sydney Pinnock, Mariana Quintero, Anthony Ramirez Miguel, Taylor Rebollar Gomez, Nathaniel Remy, Rachel Richards, Marley Rivera,
Antonio Robinson,
Alexander Ross, Emmanuel Sayans, Julianne Santiago, Charlene Sinclair, Jaden Smith, Ashley St. Felix, Isis Orteco,
Genesis Vallejos, Christian Watson Kerr, Cynthia Williams, Seth Williams.
Congratulations to all of our honor graduates. At this time, I introduce to you our senior administrator, Mrs. Humphrey.
Good afternoon, graduates, families, and guests. My name is Linda Humphrey, intern principal at Stranahan High School. Congratulations to all of the honor graduates. I have the pleasure of introducing the salutatorian for the graduating class of 2020, Alex Akawi. Stranahan High School is extremely proud of Alex. Alex is the son of Beatrice and Khalid Akawi and the brother of Juliet. Throughout his 4 years of high school, Alex exemplified true dedication and conscientiousness. I use the following words to describe Alex: intelligent, leader, dependable, persistent, team player, and very pleasant. He is Secretary of the National Honor Society, Senator of Student Government Association, a mentor in mentoring tomorrow's leaders, Captain of Peer Forward, President of Best Buddies, and the Early Admissions Representative for the Early Admissions students. He is graduating with his Stranahan High School diploma and an Associates of Arts degree from Broward College. While attending Broward College, Alex maintained a perfect 4.0 GPA. He's earning a business specialist certification. He was on the president's list for the fall of 2019 and spring of 2020. He earned the title of Robert Bob Elmore Honors College Student. Alex has been awarded over $1.6 million in institutional and private scholarships. This includes presidential and dean scholarships totaling $292,000 from Nova Southeastern University, where he will attend in the fall to pursue a business administration degree with a minor in leadership and honors interdisciplinary studies. Alex plans to work as a corporate executive for a Fortune 500 company that specializes in hospitality and tourism. His favorite quote is one from Winston Churchill: "Success is the ability to go from one failure to another with no loss of enthusiasm." Alex is graduating with a 5.3125 GPA. At this time, I would like to recognize the proud parents of Alex and thank you for raising an amazing and successful young man. Ladies and gentlemen, please allow me to introduce to you the salutatorian of the class of 2020, Alex Akawi.
Virtual greetings, fellow graduates, staff, parents, family, and friends. My name is Alex Akawi, and I am the salutatorian of Stranahan High School's graduating class of 2020. First and foremost, I would like to thank everyone who is here sharing this special moment with our class. I feel it is safe to say that I speak on behalf of the entire graduating class in thanking you all for your investments and efforts. We, the class of 2020, are a class of ambitious individuals that have overcome a multitude of challenges. This year alone, we've adjusted to the immediate change to distance learning in almost a minute's notice. This change was sudden, but it did not deter us from completing our goals. Looking back on all we have done, I cannot help but say we are quite an accomplished class. We have competed in regional and state competitions, been presented a number of awards and medals, strived during a global pandemic, and most importantly, completed all the requirements to graduate high school. The journey has been a long one, filled with numerous setbacks. Fortunately, we have had many people help us along the way. Although my family is watching me record this speech, I am still going to properly thank them in this video for what they have done. As I grow older, I have come to appreciate their sacrifices more and more. They have provided me with an amazing support system and with luxuries I never thought I would have at my age. I would also like to thank all the teachers and staff members for completing recommendations, transcripts, and other essential documents. I am happy to say that their time and energy has assisted me in securing a full ride to the prestigious private research institution, Nova Southeastern University. Whether we have chosen to pursue a four-year educational degree, enroll in the military, or chase other opportunities in life, I know we will never forget those who helped us to get to where we are. At this time, I would like to speak directly to my fellow graduates. High school has been a journey, an experience, and a thrill. The only thing it hasn't been is easy. Whether it was finding someone to sit with at lunch or staying after school for a meeting, we have all found some type of obstacle in our way. Without experiencing failures in life, I do not think it will be possible to really appreciate and value all the successes we have worked so hard to gain. We can all recall times when we faced challenges, whether it was trying to get the score we wanted on the SAT score, the grade we wanted in Miss Cole's class, or even the acceptance we wanted from a certain university. Nevertheless, we stood through the hard times and have made it here today. One of the most significant drawbacks I faced in my high school journey was not completing the first AP course I enrolled in. After a month or so of paying attention to the lectures and going home to read the textbook, I concluded that I was not ready to complete an AP course. However, I am thankful for that experience because without it, I would not be here today. This failure challenged me to try again and push myself even harder the next year, and that is exactly what I did. Today, as a salutatorian and as a member of the group of graduates who earned their associate degree, I encourage you all to prepare yourselves for the opportunities that you will meet in the future. This anecdote serves as proof that even with the occasional failure in life, the important thing is that we try again, and if we must, again. I challenge you all to continue striving towards your goals and trying again if you fail the first, the second, or even the third time. I salute you all for completing the past 4 years here at Stranahan. If you have made it this far in the video, thank you for watching, but more importantly, thank you for listening. As Senator Orrin Hatch once said, graduation is not the end, it is merely the beginning. Once again, congratulations class of 2020. At this time, please welcome back Ms. Humphrey.
Alex, that was a wonderful speech. Congratulations again. At this time, it is my honor to introduce the valedictorian of the class of 2020, Nishal Naren. In various cultures, Nishal means no end, beautiful-minded, positive-minded. All of these attributes accurately describe him. He and his parents migrated to the United States from Guyana on his 12th birthday in 2002. Although it was 3 weeks before the end of the school year, he adapted quickly and successfully to a new educational culture. Nishal was not always ranked number 1. As a matter of fact, at the end of 9th grade, he was ranked number 16 in his cohort. He believes, and I quote, "Success does not revolve around earning straight A's, but more of mastering the content for the sake of gaining knowledge and stretching one's mental capacity." Nishal's competitive drive, dedication, and focus during his 10th grade year earned him the ranking of number 1 in his class. Nishal has never wavered his decision to become a cardiothoracic surgeon. Rather, as a medical magnet student, he became more intrigued during his 9th and 10th grade year. Entering the second semester of his senior year with an impressive 5.3375 GPA, through the accumulation of A's in 19 dual enrollment courses and 6 advanced placement courses, Nishal's number 1 ranking in the senior class was secured. Nishal has earned 7 industry certifications. He is cognizant that a well-rounded individual does not only focus on academic successes, but also celebrates extracurricular accomplishments by giving back to the community. He has amassed over 527 community service hours. While serving as president of the National Honor Society, he helped organize the Harvest Drive, various toy drives, Pennies for Leukemia Research, and the Beach and Environment Cleanup. As member of the Mu Alpha Theta, he tutored students in math. Nishal always volunteered in the cardio department at Memorial Regional Hospital, where he won various awards, including the Outstanding Service and Dedication Award at Memorial Hospital Pembroke. Nishal attacks opportunities with calmness, confidence, and patience. Although very quiet by nature, Nishal is an excellent communicator and leader with a very warm personality. This fall, he will attend the University of Miami, majoring in biology and chemistry as his first step towards his career goal and lifelong dream of becoming a cardiothoracic surgeon. Congratulations to the parents of Nishal. Your son is worthy of this esteemed recognition as a valedictorian of the class of 2020. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the future Dr. Nishal Naren, valedictorian of the class of 2020.
Fellow graduates, today is the day for us to reflect, to be thankful, and to be inspired as we take a bigger step into our next stage of life. We've all been told it's going to be challenging. But as Joseph Kennedy once said, when the going gets tough, the tough get going. I must emphasize, we have certainly accomplished a great deal these past few years in academics, sports, and extracurricular activities. We are now well prepared and inspired to carve our own paths thanks to the guidance of our parents, administrators, and teachers at Stranahan High School. As a class, we have experienced many failures throughout all 4 years of high school. Notably, we have never earned first place in a single class competition for the pep rally. Despite experiencing these failures, we have always displayed tenacity and we persevered. We are determined to always put forth our best efforts, even if it means us failing. Although we cannot participate in another pep rally at Stranahan, the time has come for us to apply that same determination and motivation towards achieving our dreams. The class of 2020 is universally recognized as the class with a vision, and thus, as we set out to make our marks on the world, I'd like for us to remember the many times we have encountered phenomenon that compelled us to adapt. As freshmen, we entered Stranahan with high hopes and expectations. As we progressed through the years, we learned that movies did not portray reality. Ultimately, we adapted to our new environment, formed new bonds, made our own compound, friendship. During our sophomore and junior years, we experienced Hurricane Irma and Michael. Most of us were thrilled to have no school. However, we still continued our learning during those times. 2019 was a seemingly peaceful year. Now, looking back, we can say it was the calm before the storm. The year 2020 dawned, and even with our, and I quote, perfect vision, none of us could have seen the changes coming. Like many seniors, we of course ridiculed the situation when one of our visionary teachers suggested our class would be graduating online. Little did we know. Well, here we are. The class, although in quarantine, adapted and continued their educational pursuit virtually, refusing to allow their motivations to waver. As Charles Darwin once said, it is not the strongest of the species that survives, nor the most intelligent that survives. It is one that is most adaptable to change. Class of 2020, we are adaptable. While the coronavirus is the world's present issue, it is important to realize that times are changing. The graduating class of 2020 should embrace this change. Technology advancement and social media are influencing young children across the world. The influence of social media has negatively impacted the way we communicate. If you look around, I'm sure you will notice a difference. While you may be disciplined and respectful to your elders and teachers, many young children aren't. Your character is defined by your discipline. To paraphrase the motivational speaker Zig Ziglar, your attitude determines your altitude. Many successful individuals today all share the common trait: discipline. Take for instance Apple founder Steve Jobs. He created Apple from his garage, yet he remained humble throughout his reign as the CEO. As Mr. Steve Jobs himself once said, "Be a yardstick of quality." Some people aren't used to an environment where excellence is expected. As the class of 2020, we should not be blinded by technology, but instead, focus our efforts into creating such a future that we all will appreciate and be proud of. Throughout these past 4 years, we've all experienced hardships to a degree that spurred our growth. During this period, someone has definitely made an impact on us, whether directly or indirectly. So, on this day, as we begin a new stage in our life, on behalf of all my fellow graduates, I am proud to honor all our parents, family, and friends for always standing beside us. With that said, congratulations, class of 2020. Another chapter begins. Please welcome again our principal, Ms. Bedora.
It's now with great pleasure that I introduce to you Miss Heather Brinkworth. Miss Brinkworth is a graduate of Stranahan High School, and she received her Bachelor's of Arts degree from Florida Atlantic University. Heather began her career as a school board member with appointment to the District 3 school board seat in March of 2014. Heather's experience fuels from her passion for education and commitment to serving her community. She has served as a reading teacher for Broward County Public Schools, a literacy and mentoring program manager for the Barbara Bush Foundation for Family Literacy, and is a parent of 2 students in Broward County Public Schools. As a champion for District 3 schools and for delivering the highest quality of education to students across Broward County, Heather is honored to serve as our District 3 school board member. It's with great pleasure that I turn it over to Ms. Heather Brinkworth.
Thank you for that warm introduction, and thank you to the students, parents, family members, school faculty, and special guests who have joined us for this occasion. It is both my honor and my privilege to be here as we celebrate the achievements of the Stranahan High School Class of 2020. The culmination of each academic year brings about this incredible opportunity to celebrate the accomplishments of the graduating class. Each year, I look forward to addressing the senior class of my alma mater, soon to be your alma mater, and although this year's celebration of the time-honored tradition of graduation may not take its usual form, we are here to celebrate each of you and your accomplishments. Class of 2020, you have seen and faced challenges, you have risen to the occasion, and you have shown the world what you are made of. What I have witnessed in those of you I personally know, those of you I have had the great fortune to meet as your school board member, and those of you whose stories have been shared with me, what I know about the class of 2020 is you are up for the challenges that life may bring. Graduation is a time of celebration in which we pause to reflect upon the road that led you to this day and to contemplate the journey on which you are about to embark. This afternoon, I ask you to reflect for a moment on all your hard work and perseverance, your successes along the way, the obstacles you have overcome, and those individuals who have supported you on this path. All of those things and a long list of others are part of your journey to graduation. Although graduation is a culminating event, it does not signify that your journey is complete. It is merely a recognition of how far you have come. No matter what your post-graduation plan is at this moment, or how that plan may change in the coming years, remember, there is no limit to the possibilities life has to offer. Today, we celebrate your academic accomplishments to date, and we embrace the wonder of all your future holds. Fellow Dragons, my message to you on your graduation day is to use your experiences, your talents, your resiliency, your perseverance to show the world that the class of 2020 is up for a challenge. Go out and make a difference in the world. Remember, once a dragon, always a dragon. Congratulations, class of 2020. I am pleased to introduce my esteemed colleague, our board chair and countywide school board member, Ms. Donna Korn. Ms. Korn is a proud Broward Public School graduate, having attended Western High and later returning to teach at her alma mater as an English teacher after graduating from Emory University. She has dedicated her life to service through leadership and volunteer roles across Broward County, culminating in her joining the school board in 2011. Her greatest joy is being the proud mother of 3 who have attended Broward Public Schools. Please welcome our chair, Ms. Donna Korn.
Thank you for those kind words and introduction. I am so excited to be here for this momentous occasion. I just want to take a moment to recognize those graduates who will be moving on to serve in the U.S. Armed Forces. Your personal decision to enter into the service ensures our freedoms and liberties, and we are all forever indebted to you. So, a special thank you to you, all those currently serving, and our veterans who are participating in today's commencement ceremony for your dedication and service. Congratulations to all of our 2020 graduating class. I am happy to introduce my colleague, Robin Bartleman. Robin was the first in her family to graduate college. She was a special education teacher and then an assistant principal in Liberty City. She was a Weston City Commissioner before her election to the school board in 2004. Mrs. Bartleman is a community activist and serves on numerous boards, including the Children's Services Council, where she chairs the Special Needs Advisory Coalition. She serves as a Take Stock in Children mentor at Stranahan, where her mentee is a member of the class of 2020. She is the mother of 2 daughters, Emma, who attends Tulane University, and Sarah, who's graduating from Cypress Bay this year. This is Ms. Bartleman's last year on the school board, but not at the end of her public service. Thank you, Mrs. Bartleman.
Congratulations, class of 2020. I want to start by thanking all of our amazing teachers and staff. And I also want to thank all of our healthcare workers, first responders, and essential workers who are watching today. Thank you for putting yourselves in harm's way for all of us. Class of 2020. I know this isn't exactly how you envisioned your graduation after 13 years of hard work, lessons learned, and amazing memories. I know that my daughter, who is also a senior, didn't plan on this. None of us did. But this is exactly what life is about: the unforeseen, trials, tribulations, and successes. This doesn't minimize all of your achievements and all you overcame to get here today. That's inside of you. And you will take all of that with you as you enter this new chapter of your life in a world that will never be the same. Remember what's important: relationships, family, friends, and good health. Class of 2020, graduating during a world pandemic and quarantine will be a unique memory you all will share, one that I believe will bring you closer together. I hope it will help you always find the good in others and in situations, that it will help you recognize the importance of service to your community, and will be a driving force to make this world a better place. It has been an honor to serve you and this community for the last 16 years. Congratulations, class of 2020, and best of luck.
Ms. Brinkworth, addressing you in your official capacity as a member of the School Board of Broward County, Florida, I certify as the principal of Stranahan High School that those persons whose names will be announced have successfully completed the course of study as prescribed by the Florida State Board of Education and the School Board of Broward County, Florida. Ms. Brinkworth, I present to you for graduation the class of 2020.
In my official capacity as a school board member, I certify that these students have met the requirements of the state of Florida and Broward County for graduation from high school. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Thank you so much, Ms. Brinkworth. I am proud to present and to recognize the graduating class of 2020. Let's begin the roll call.
Valedictorian, Nishal Noreen. Salutatorian, Alex Akawi. Kara Ambergee.
Mark Ayala. Maciel Castellano.
Rose Cherie.
Torianne Collins.
Anashka Diristil. Brianna Eccleston. Janima Fertil. Dejefni Francois. Elijah Hall. Lonique Jackson. Krista Johnson. Sabrina Krippner. Cindy Ma. Shannon Maylor. Joseph Melhado. Janice Mondesir. Santiago Musquera. Natalia Nicholson. Shay Obunuga. Tatiana Paul. Rachel Richards. Charlene Sinclair. Samantha Singh. Jeffrey Telesmond. Quincy Thurville. Isis Orteco.
Tashara White.
Jamesley Aginor. Miracle Allen. Stefan Allen. Sade Alston. Andrea Alvarado. Steve Antoine. Germanti Aristide. Valerie Aristide. Kevin Aristil. Muhammad Asharib. Lester Atmore. Tabria Austin. Dania Bacchus. Ashley Bailey. Gilliard Bartholomew. Jamia Bennett. Denise Berry. Justice Bishop. Leonella Blanco. Ulysses Boatwright.
Robert Bonkenberg, Jaquan Brinson,
Advasia Brooks,
Fred Brown, Bernicia Brutus,
Laciana Bryant,
Danae Buck,
Mark Buskett, Tania Camacho, Nilton Cardenas, Cedric Casimir, Giovanni Castley, Giovanni Ceballos, Austin Chaples, Fernando Chavez, Talia Cherubin, Lorraine Cherie, Nathan Clark,
Adrena Claysidor,
Shadiman Coney, Cameron Conover, Alexander Cornejo, Chase Culpepper, Maya Daniel, Nayeli De Alba, Jeff DeBreen, Caitlin DeVera, Brandy Dearistu, Jamoria Janae Dixon, Steve Dorland, Octama Dorsenville, Shamika Dozilma, Joshua Duperville, Courtney Edwards, Danielle Edwards, Tanae English,
Stoikov Estama,
David Exeline, Saquon Farley, Dorothy Felix, Don Fernander, Robert Fields, Adrian Fisher, Dana Flores, Sherrick Francis, Derek Fulberti, Jaden Phi, Sophia Garzon, Yusleen Gideon, Naomi Gil Leon, Quincy Glinton. Stephanie Gonzalez. Erin Gooden. Karen Gordon. Luis Grave de Peralta. Alexia Hall. Aaliyah Hall. Naisha Harris. Raekwon Hart. Danielle Heath. Michaela Henry. Dave Herard. Caleb Hernandez. Armani Hicks. Ashanti Hilbert. Frederick Holloway. Aaliyah Hudson. Georgie Inozemtsev. Noah Jackson. Abigail Jacques. Emmanuel Jean-Claude. Guy Jean-Baptiste. Kenny Jenkins. Deborah Jimenez Flores. Tanika Johnson. Miranda Johnson. Samia Johnson. Isaiah Jones. Asia Jordan. Brianna Joseph. Catherine Juarez. Kiara Kearney. Anasia Kendrick. Renijah Kennedy Hobbs. Aaliyah King. Diamond Knowles. Rakira Lane. Javon Leandre. Kintasia Leaks. Anadi Logist. Jenny Leva. Adrian Leon. Jennifer Lopez Sopan. Caldrine Lewis. Akira Lucen. Haley May Lu Fong. Madison Lynn. Schneider Massanat. Hens Marceline. Fabian Marcelon. Anasia Marcellus. Wesley Massini. Kaylee McBean. Destiny McCall. Xavier McCall. Anthony McCullough. Tyrone McCon. Marquez McIntosh.
Donovan McLean.
Sergio Medina. Deborah Marisma. Herbie Metellus. Lana Metzler. Samantha Michelle. Rachel Milholm. Gilroy Ming. Luis Mondragon. Shamar Monpreville. Yuseli Montufar. Scarlett Morel. Gabriella Mortimer. Robert Moulton. Mercedes Murphy. Alexander Newkirk. Brandon Noel. Giselle Ortakayi. Aston Parchment. Haley Pastor. Tito Perez de Leon. Kyle Prasad. Barcelette Petit Beau. Allison Petra Williams. Shannon Phillip. Jamisha Pierre. Geraldo Pierre Louis. Valerie Pinedo. Sydney Pinnock. Hernika Plummer. Marlisha Pomer. Tyrone Porter. Angel Puig. Mariana Quintero. Anthony Ramirez Miguel. Devontae Ray. Taylor Robillard Gomez. Nathaniel Remy. Alejandro Reyes Tellez. Jahidi Rivera. Marley Rivera, Giovanni Roberts,
Antonio Robinson,
Jamie Robinson,
Rochelle Rodrigo,
Ja'Cory Roll, Antonella Rosales, Alexander Ross, Kiarmani Rozier, Emmanuel Sayans, Jonathan Salgado, Kiana Samuels, Trenton Samuels, Janaya Sanchez, Julianne Santiago, Burr Sonatas, Stephanie Serverless, Kyla Sessions, Deja Settles,
Dejani Silonsi,
Kiana Smart, Jaden Smith, Trinisha Smith, Trinisha Smith, Demetrius Solomon, Kai Solomon, Alicia Spencer, Hopton Spencer, Ashley St. Felix, Jasmine Struggles, Martin Stromer, Evan Suarez, Gabriela Tellez, Nashley Devino, Alicia Thomas, Janae Thomas, Monifa Thompson, Aisha Thomas, Terry Ellis Torres, Gracie Trinidad, Jennifer Trinidad, Narasia Tukes, Leonel Perrine, Christian Valderrama,
Genesis Vallejos,
Smith Vedrine, Juan Velasquez Babylon,
Daquan Vickers,
Taj Dixamar, Zion Walker,
Joshua Walker Hyde,
Dejanay Walker Miller, Tyler Ware,
Christian Watson Kerr,
Chitaria Williams, China Williams, Corey Williams,
Cynthia Williams,
Seth Williams, Jalen Willis.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, staff, and especially the Mighty Dragon graduating class of 2020. I would like to introduce Ms. Caitlin DeVera, the senior class president of the school year. When I asked Caitlin what adjectives or characteristics describe her, she came up with intelligent, outgoing, spirited, enthusiastic, a hard worker, and athletic. Okay, we'll give her that last one. While at Stranahan High School, Caitlin made an impact in everything that she did. As president of the Florida Future Educators of America, her primary role was to coordinate meetings, community activities, and competitions. She was also president of the Speech and Debate Club and co-captain of the varsity softball team. Caitlin won accolades in speech and as a Marine Corps cadet in the Junior Reserve Officer Training Corps. As a valued member of the Urban Teacher Academy program, Caitlin assisted her mentor teacher with classroom and club duties. She analyzed teachers' activities and helped create lesson plans for high school students. Caitlin supervised the other mentors and mentees on visits to North Fork Elementary School and organized lessons for them as a certified mentor for teen trendsetters. Caitlin's intuitive ability to communicate is one of her strongest assets. Without any doubt, she will take this lifelong skill in achieving future professional success. Caitlin would not be able to do all of this without help from her family, who are always there to push and support her, especially with her decision to attend High Point University in North Carolina and then join the United States Army. I am sure that Caitlin's siblings and parents, who she holds in high regard and is thankful for, are very proud of her accomplishments. It is my pleasure to introduce your senior class president, Ms. Caitlin DeVera.
Good afternoon, family, friends, faculty, and fellow graduates. Well, we did it. Although this is not the graduation ceremony we all anticipated after years of hard work, we still did it. I would like to take a moment and thank my family. Thank you, Kai, Maddie, Dad, and especially Mom. I would say everyone's name, but we would be here for a while. Nonetheless, thank you. Without the support from my family and best friends, you know who you are, I would not be the person I am today. As a class, we have endured so much through the years, but especially during our senior year. We've had our ups and downs. For example, we lost the Spirit Stick for the 4th year in a row, and if I'm not mistaken, that's a new record. On the other hand, our Mighty Dragon football team defeated our rival school in our last high school homecoming game. After, many of us celebrated at our homecoming dance, and I know at least for myself, we made amazing memories with all of our friends. We won states for the 2nd year in a row thanks to our Mighty Dragons basketball team, and many of us have made everlasting memories that we will hold on to forever. Now we gather here today ready to move forth on new endeavors. Yet I know many of us are not ready to move on. As such a strong group, we unfortunately did not get to celebrate some of the moments we've been waiting to do for years. Prom, grad bash, senior brunch, and so many more events that were unexpectedly denied to us due to the COVID pandemic. Even today, I know that many of us are hurting simply because this is a graduation unlike a traditional one. But because we are such a strong class, the consolation I can offer is that this is just a part of our story. Today, we still celebrate every single one of you. Today is your day because no matter the obstacles, we made it. Think of that today. But if you need some reconciliation, think of the fact that within all our school years and all our moaning and groaning in a social studies class, many students after us will be moaning and groaning in class simply because of having to learn and memorize all the historical facts of the year of 2020. We are a history lesson in the near future. Today is not the last time we celebrate together. I say that because I hope I'll be seeing most of you, if not all of you, in about 10 years at a reunion. Furthermore, today is just the beginning to an end. Graduation is not our ending. Instead, it is a piece of the puzzle that makes up the journey of our lives. We all have so much ahead of us, no matter where the journey takes you. Don't forget where it began. It went by fast, just as our parents said it would. So I hope with all of my heart that each one of you cherish these precious moments we have spent together. Because no matter how much you may want to, you can't come back to high school. There is a universal truth that we have to face, whether we want to or not. And that truth is that everything eventually ends. As much as I've looked forward to graduation, I've always disliked endings. The last day of summer, the final chapter of a good book, the ending of a vacation. Nonetheless, endings are inevitable. Today is one of those days for all of us. Today we say our goodbyes. That is Winnie the Pooh said, "How lucky am I to have something that makes saying goodbye so hard." That is how I am choosing to remember our time together. Grateful for the memories, grateful for the friendships, and grateful for the experiences. Congratulations, class of 2020. Seniors, it is now time for us to turn our tassels as an indication of our achievement and official graduation status. Fellow classmates, you may now turn your tassels from the right to the left. You are officially a 2020 graduate and a member of the Stranahan High School alumni. Congratulations. At this time, please join me in singing of the alma mater.
From a skill and science flow, all our knowledge we behold. Let our colors men see Stranahan, we bow to thee. May each son look up to thee in defeat or victory. Alma mater, we love thee with loyalty.
Please welcome again Ms. Pedora as she closes our ceremony with a tribute to the senior class of 2020.
Class of 2020, you will always have a special place in my heart. We started this journey together 4 years ago, you as high school freshmen and I as a first-year principal. And here we are 4 years later, and you've made it. And in true Dragon tradition, it's only fitting that I lead you down the halls of Stranahan High School for the last time as high school seniors. And although we couldn't do it face to face, nothing could stop us from taking this walk together down memory lane. So as we come to the end of our senior walk and your graduation ceremony comes to a close, I want to remind you that this will always be your home. But it's time for you to take on the world. Spread your wings and soar. But always remember, be determined, be fearless, be extraordinary, because you will always be a dragon.